현재나 미래나 같은 그런 생각을 하고 사시는 분이다.
And he has no past separate, present separate, future separate at all. He has one consistent rule and principle, and he regards the past as today, and he regards today as the past, refer back to it, which is who is God.
참부모라는 사람은 어떠냐?
What about true parents then?
마찬가지다. 하나님이 아들, 딸, 직계 아들, 딸 살아가는 이와 같은 생활을 하려고 하는 사람이다.
Since true parents are the direct lineage, direct son and daughter of God, therefore, understanding how God lives, true parents also live the same way as God.
그래서 셋째는 뭐냐면 하나님 가정과 참부모의 가정이 하나 돼가지고 참센 이상적이야 가정이야.
Then, on the third, what about the true ideal family who try to live and who actually live center on true parents and God?
응? 밥을 바쁘게 먹는 것도 자기가 자기 혼자 생활은 바쁘지 않아. 세계를 위해서 하나를 따고 바쁘게 먹고 시간도 전부 다 한치를 아끼는 것도 세계를 위해서 전체를 위해서 이렇게 사는 사람이 성민이 되고 참 충신이 되고 효자가 되는 법이다.
And here too, we eat in haste. It's not because I am individually busy. Of course, I may be busy, but that's not because. I could relax, I could have an elegant life, but I eat like this because it's not my time. I have to save my time and spend this time for the sake of understanding other families in this fashion. There are so many things I must do. I myself is not just an individual family. Like Father, like God, we must cover these so that we can be the center of the universe. Therefore, we do things not for ourselves, but for everybody else in mind.
자, 이렇게 살던 사람들이 어디 가냐면 하늘나라에 가가지고 천국 나라의 조직에 재료가 되는 것이다.
Then what kind of accomplishment is accomplishing without him knowing? Well, once he reaches the spirit world, then he becomes a sort of a building block or becomes a essence to make the heaven in the spirit world. He becomes an essence of a spirit world.
Essence and the resource.
Essence and the resource of
for making construction.
Of constructing the heaven in the spirit world.
알겠어?
We become the material. We become the resource of a. Do you understand?
여러분이 산대로 공식 산대로 고난거대로 전쟁.
So what happened in the spirit world? As we lived here on earth, like today, tomorrow, and yesterday, here, we repeat the same thing in the spirit world. If we live this way on earth, we will live this way in the spirit world.
알겠어?
Do you follow?
나의 인생은 이와 같은 생활을.
My whole life should be like this.
어디 가든지 이와 같더라도 원수가 노릇하더라도 이건 내 나라와 같이 되고 소로니아의 원수, 털기의 원수는 레브렘 가는 내 나라와 같이 되고 김일성은 입어야 되는 원수지만은 그 나라를 내 나라 같이 생각하지. 내 나라 같이.
Wherever we may go, whichever country we may visit, some country will welcome me, that's no problem. But some enemy country, like North Korea, if I go into North Korea and that's the enemy country, I know it and he knows it, still I have to love that country like my own. And go to Russia. Russia has been opposing me very much long time, yet when I go in that country, I treat them like my own country. Wherever I go, it is my country.
절대적인 하나님을 점령하려는 것은 절대 순종과 절대 복종할 수 없는 사람은 절대적인 하나님을 정복할 수 없는 것이다.
So, in order to conquer absolutely God, we must absolutely conquer God.
Absolutely God.
Absolutely conquer absolute God. Absolute God. Then we must obey to Him, follow His way,
순종, 복종이란 말, 복종.
Completely. So that is to obey and follow.
Follow and completely
completely obey and
복종이야.
the sub.
그 오베이하는 것은 그 정상적으로 그저 말하면 되는 것이고 복종이라는 것은 할 수 없는 자리에서 하는 걸 말하는 거야.
The follow means here of the completely obey and follow means obey is a simple act. I mean, you may have a different idea, but one say do this, yes, and he follows that. But then to follow all life means not that simple, because you must, whether you like it or not, whether you disagree or not, there's no question to be asked. When absolute God says this is it, we spend the entire life as this is it.
private concept.
There's no private concept there. There's no individual concept there.
주체 앞에 절대적인 주체를 대한 king's obeying concept이 많습니다.
Because there, the obedience to king, the absolute subject in subject and object relations, that relations rule. There's no individual concept.
그래야 동에서 그 절대 그 앞에 하나님 동에서 맞추려고 할 때는 동에서 맞출 자리였으면 서에서 만들 수 있고 그다음에 저녁이면 동서남북에서 맞출 수 있는 거다. 어디나 가다 맞출 수 있다.
So that must be formed, because if that is formed, if that forming is not successful in the eastern area, then he can go to west to maintain relations, or south or north, all different directions.
그런 사람은 어디 가든 어느 때든지 자기가 저는 연기가 또 어디 가다 맞추면서 어디 가든 가서 자기 위치에 머물 자리가 있다고 말이라고.
So that kind of person, wherever he may go, he always fits. He always fits in the picture, so to speak.
In the spiritual world.
In the spirit world.
The spiritual world, awesome world.
The vast,
big
awesome,
world.
immense, big world.
Many levels, many degrees, many dimensions world. That kind of person, that can set up everywhere. 알겠어?
Do we follow?
그 말은 뭐냐면 나는 하나님 대신이요 참부모님 대신이다. 모든 나라의 왕 중의 왕의 생활을 하고 있다. 나를 본받아라 하는 생활.
So that is the world or life where I represent God's life. I have to represent true parents' life. Therefore, God's world and true parents' world. So therefore, all
모든 것을 훌륭한 나라 충신 전부를 대표해.
And therefore, by doing that, I represent any royal citizen in the history, the saints in history. So I am the king of all these kingdoms. Now you must follow at my wake. This is what we must be feeling.
모든 존재들이 사는 포커스가 되었다. 이렇게 되면 내가 가는 하나님 따라고 참부모님 따라고 모든 선한 영계 지상 천국 천상천국 따라가는 거예요.
And when we live that confident life, then wherever I walk today, all things will follow at my wake. True parents will follow. God will follow me. In reality.
자, 그렇기 때문에 열매가 열매가 말이야. 약간 잎 같은 열매 전부 다 반전하게 꽃이 피어서 말이야. 꽃이 피어가지고 전부 다 이상적 아들, 딸을 전부 다 자기 중 삼고 하나의 큰 업을 어디 가든지 양심 가진 사람한테 모여주는 거야.
Then such a person, wherever they go, there are all good blossoms will come around him and blossom. They like to blossom around him. And the best leaves, they all will come out in leaves there. Wherever he goes, everyone wants to follow him and want to become, so he becomes very prosperous.
내게 들어와서 나중에 이 눈은 하나님의 대신 눈 슬픈 것을 보면 눈물 기쁜 것을 보면 웃는 눈이요. 귀도 마찬가지야. 슬픈 것을 없애고 좋은 것을 들으려고 내가 참 환경을 정리하고 모든 말, 행동 전부다 이런 하나님 보기에 하나님의 오간에 보기에 좋을 수 있는 환경을 전부 다 그린 것마다 하나님같이 살 수 있는 사람들이다.
We are the person who try to live and actually live like God. When we hear, we want to hear all different things, like extremely different hardships, which I have not experienced yet. But I want to understand, and I want to be a part of it. And when I want to see, I see all these. I want to hear all good things and beneficial things for the world, and not think which is destroying, which has become negative. I don't want my ear to see. When we try like this, then our life will come near to